morning and welcome. You're watching the CommexFX Daily Outlook for Thursday, December 11th. The euro rose 0.53% against the US dollar and closed at 1.2446. Yesterday, the ECB Executive Board member Benoit Coeure urged governments of the Eurozone member nations to introduce structural reforms in order to promote growth and overcome the period of low inflation in the euro area. In the US, the budget deficit fell to $56.82 billion in November, while markets expected the nation's budget deficit to fall to $65 billion. The pair is expected to find support at 1.2383, and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 1.2306. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.2513, and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.2571. Trading trends on the year today are expected to be determined by Germany's crucial CPI data, scheduled in a few hours. Meanwhile, investors would closely monitor the US retail sales and weekly initial jobless claims data, scheduled later today. The British pound rose 0.27% against the US dollar and closed at 1.5717, after Britain's total trade deficit dropped more than anticipated to £2.02 billion in October. Separately, the Bank of England Monetary Policy Committee member Ian McCafferty opened that the central bank should start increasing its benchmark interest rate sooner rather than later, and keep in mind that the hike should be limited and gradual. Yesterday, the British Chambers of Commerce projected the UK economy to grow 3% this year, as compared to its earlier projection of 3.2%. However, the growth would be at its fastest pace in 7 years. Earlier today, the RICS house price balance in the UK dropped to a reading of 13.0 in November, compared to market expectations of a drop to a level of 15.0. In the previous month, the house price balance had recorded a reading of 20.0. The pair is expected to find support at 1.5655, and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 1.5595. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1.5767, and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 1.5818. Amid no economic releases in the UK today, market sentiment would be governed by global macroeconomic news. The US dollar weakened 1.41% against the Japanese yen and closed at 117.94. Overnight data indicated that Japan's machine orders retreated more than expected, 6.4% on a monthly basis in October, against market expectations of 1.7% decline and following an advance of 2.9% registered in September. Additionally, the nation's tertiary industry index eased 0.2% on an MOM basis in October, in line with market expectations and after registering a rise of 1.3% in the preceding month. The pair is expected to find support at 117.13, and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 116.21. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 119.28, and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 120.51. The Australian dollar strengthened 0.23% against the US dollar and closed at 0.8319. Early morning data indicates that Australia's unemployment rate climbed to 6.3% in November, at par with market estimates and after advancing 6.2% in the previous month. Meanwhile, number of employed people in the nation climbed more than expected by 42.7k in November, against market expectations to add 15.0k jobs and following a revised increase of 13.7k registered in October. In other economic news, Australia's consumer inflation expectation eased to 3.4% in December, after registering a level of 4.1% in the previous month. The pair is expected to find support at 0.8281, and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of 0.8231. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 0.8380, and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 0.8428. Gold prices traded lower by 0.28% against the US dollar at $1227.70 per ounce, reversing its previous session gains. The pair is expected to find support at $1224.03, and the fall-through could take it to the next support level of $1217.76. The pair is expected to find first resistance at 1237.73, and the rise-through could take it to the next resistance level of 1245.16. CommexFX is now offering a new application. Download the brand new CommexFX TradeMate app right now and receive daily market predictions, suggested market directions to trade on, highlighted best trading options, and more covering a wide range of markets, including energy, metals, indices, and forex, among others. Trade easily, trade successfully. For more information on CommexFX TradeMate app, kindly visit our main website for www.commexfx.com. Stay in the know by liking us on Facebook, following us on Twitter and Instagram, circling us on Google+, and of course, subscribing to our YouTube channel. Have a great trading day.